So bright, it's
That's
like
right.
a new, it's like an explosion.
The boys are back.
It's like crazy light. Ooh, you got Twitter. Facebook, hey, oh, I'm a good friend. Ooh.
Looks like the person that's doing our show just
Canceled?
canceled, I guess, is what that message looked like. Just popped up on the top. Let's see.
Thank you.
Can we read this live on the show?
Yeah.
How does this work?
I bet the camera will stop.
You think the camera stopped?
Probably not yet, but probably when you click on that.
Snowstorm.
Oh, dude, my dream was so stupid. So I had a dream that, alright, and if dogs actually look like this, we would have killed them all off a long time ago. Like, no, that's true. Like, the only reason...
I wish I could hear that out of context. You know, like, I know, I wish you hadn't said I had a dream yet.
Yeah.
All you said was like, oh, dude, I forgot to tell you, if dogs looked like this, we'd have killed them all off a long time ago.
Picture.
Yeah, just, wow.
Well, really, the only reason that we've domesticated animals, the only reason that we've domesticated animals is to either help us do things or because they're adorable.
Yeah. Yes.
And really, they don't really help us do things anymore. We have machines to do things.
Yeah.
Now they just are in our stuff. Does that make sense?
They're just like in our houses.
Well, no, now they're in our stuff, like in our technology, or they're in our food, in our clothing.
Oh, okay.
Now they're just in our stuff.
Well, but those are not the domesticated animals.
Sure they are. We've domesticated cows and horses. Yeah. So I had a dream that I went over to my friend Kelsey's apartment. She was having a party, and the dog had like, it wasn't really like the predator's mouth, but it looked like a crab claw, and it like opened like. Like a pincer, and then on the inside it had like another beak that opened up, and then a tongue, like a Resident Evil monster.
Or like the octopus.
Sort of, yeah. But this was like a hard. It wasn't like it had tentacles. It had like hard, giant pincers. And I was petting it, and I was like, "Hey, Oscar, hey!" And it seemed normal.
And it was like,
and I was like trying to not like. Hope it doesn't accidentally bite me, because that looks like it could really hurt right now.
That is a complex contraption you got for a face, pal.
And then I started walking away, and it sat down and started singing a song, and had a little boy's voice, and started going, la 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 la, really bad.
Jesus.
And I fell on the floor laughing in my dream. And I was lying down laughing next to somebody else, and we were lying down just laughing because it was so funny that it was just going la 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 la.
Do you know the movie The Cell?
Yeah.
Where they fire Jennifer Lopez into the mind of a killer, of a crazy murderer? I feel like if they could do that to me, maybe this is like a show idea. I get shrunk down, they put me in your dreams.
Yeah.
And well, I guess I don't know why I need to be shrunk down for that.
They zap you and shrink you down.
And they put me in a hospital bed.
But you're like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm just in a little teeny Barbie bed.
Yeah,
and,
but it's not like they shrink you down to microscopic size. They shrink you down to like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, so it's not like they can put me in. But they put my consciousness into your dreams.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be like walking through an interactive episode of Twin Peaks.
Fuck is
like
this?
People
What's
are
going
laughing
on
and their dogs with monster octopus predator faces going la la la. And then other incarnations of you loving it, and they sent me in there to find out, the essence of Kester.
Yeah.
And so I'm just walking there going like, pull me out.
Tell you,
pull me out. Can anyone hear me? Pull me out! Get me!
It's a boss job!
Get me out!
We should have never gone this far! Pull me out!
In my dreams, I'm still in some semblance of reality, and rules are still there. I emulate the world's rules in my dreams.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mine are not that way.
Like in the movie Inception, they go into my dream, and it's like the hotel. It's like a regular building, and they're like, oh, we know how to interact with this place. There are going to be entrances and exits.
Yeah, yeah.
They go into your dream. You're in
Looney Tunes cartoon.
Some weird fucking structure that's, you know, hovering above the ground and shit. And they're like, how do they not use doors? Why are all these servants weird animal things? Like,
oh, hey, Will.
oh,
what's up?
Get me out! Get me out! We can't interrupt him. I don't know what's going on in here. I don't know what the rules are.
I got nothing to hide.
He doesn't keep his secrets in a safe. It looks like he just has his secrets all over the walls. Horrifying.
These dreams are terrible.
All his fears are everywhere. Also, so I run into you in your dreams. And it's you. It's like your sleeping self. It's not like some manifestation of you. It's your consciousness walking through your dreams as well. Even you're saying unintelligible shit, and you're like hearing horns and shit, and going like, he calls himself the breath. And I'm like, no, Bobby, listen to me. Try to pay attention. It's me, Will.
You should see my toothbrush.
No, I know.
You should see
it's
bigger than
you
that.
already said, you already told me. I know.
It's like a folk piano.
I need your help. I need your help. I need to contact the outside.
All right, that's my ride.
No, that's not your ride. Come back.
Just see you, Will.
No, what? How'd you do that? I start screaming. I go mad inside your mind.
You wake up.
I'm lost forever. No, they try to wake me up, and I'm stuck in a coma.
Your conscience gets stuck in my dream.
So I live in your dreams. So your brilliant thing at best. It might be good for an episode of Carfriends.
Well, that's because I hadn't actually thought about it yet. I only remember my dream self laughing at that dog.
Right.
And then thinking he's so funny about the brush and being like, oh, this is great. What the fuck?
Well, we read your screenplay, Mr. Kester. A lot of brush jokes, and I couldn't figure out how the dog is supposed to
I don't really understand. Mr. Kester, we're gonna have you.
That you were poor, so somebody came along and they said they'd guarantee you $1 million
give me money
if you just remove your hands.
If I take my hands off.
But it was a scheme.
It's a scam.
It was a trap. It was a trick.
And they are a banker, and they know that I already have $8 million in the bank.
Yeah.
And so it's a test, and that if I do the mature thing and say no, I'm gonna keep my hands, then they'll give me the $8 million. So
it's your parents. Who are trying to see whether or not you're mature, but you failed the test, you cut off your hands.
Yeah, because I didn't wait for him. I just cut my hands off and then asked for new hands. So they spent $8 million on robot hands.
What do you do? All right, so a stranger comes up to you. Or not a stranger, how about this? Bill Gates himself, and it's verified. You know it's Bill Gates. He comes up and he goes, Bill Gates.
Inventor of Microsoft?
He comes up and he says, hey, I'm an eccentric billionaire now. And I have a strange idea.
He is an eccentric billionaire.
But he's a billionaire. He might not be all that eccentric. A chair.
Did you know he can
stack
jump
of chairs.
over a chair?
Yeah,
he can jump over one chair.
He's amazing. My Uncle Tom
you
used
see that
to...
video?
Yeah. No, I'm serious. Yeah, I saw it.
There's an interview where she's like, I heard you can jump over a chair standing still.
He goes, yes, yep.
Yeah, and he does it. Like, what kind of interview is this, lady? What are you doing?
I like that.
I think it's funny.
I wish more interviews were like that.
It's really weird.
George Clooney, I heard that you can kiss a duck.
Without fear.
Bradley Cooper freaked out. This is amazing. Matt Damon started crying, but he still did it.
I don't know why Bradley Cooper has a career.
My mom told me today that she likes him because he's charismatic and she thinks that he's honest.
No, I think he's a douchebag.
He looks like a douchebag.
He's not charismatic, and he's a douchebag.
He's supposed to be amazing in that Oscar Boy movie.
Yeah.
The Oscar Mayer movie.
Oscar Boy.
He was Oscar Mayer nominated
was
movie.
He in,
Why don't you move over? Why don't you get off to your side of the road? Okay.
I thought they were just going to pull completely off.
Yeah, me too.
Was he in Wet Hot American Summer?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was funny.
He was funny in that. Paul Rudd was really funny in that.
Now, wait. Let me get back to Bill Gates. Bill Gates,
Bill Grapes.
He finds you, Bill Grapes. And he says...
I said Bill Grapes.
Well, it turns out, I'm going to... Spoiler alert, at the end of this, it wasn't Bill Gates, it was Bill Grapes.
Oh, man.
No. So Bill Gates says he's going to pay you $2 million. You have to cut off your own hands.
Yeah.
But... he says you can use part of that $2 million that you earn by doing it to buy new hands, so you'll still...
Oh, wait, so he delegates how I use the $2 million?
No, it's an option. He says that, like, you can always buy new hands. So at the end of this, you'll
Well, that's what I would do immediately. I would wait.
You'll have, like, $1.5 million and bionic hands.
I would say, Bill Grips. How... Is there an expiration date on this offer?
He says that you have to do it before... he decides he wouldn't enjoy seeing it anymore.
Oh, okay. So
because he's eccentric.
No
it's not. Yeah, you have no idea. He's a loose cannon.
So I would do it. I would do it for $2 million because then I feel like I can wait like 3 years, you know, invest the money, wait 3 years, and get some pretty awesome, like, pretty advanced robot hands.
Cybernetic.
Yeah.
Like the Terminator hand that just basically goes like... They had that toy when we were kids that you just pull on like these little pulley things and the hand just does like this. Yeah. You can have that now.
I can have that now, but
for like $19.99.
Soon I'm going to be able to do this.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
You would do it?
I would do it and then wait on the money.
All right.
But what I would say is I'd say, all right, give me $1 million up front, then I'll do it, and then I'll take the other $1 million.
Okay. He gives you $1 million bill.
Is that real?
No.
I wipe my ass with it.
And you hand it back to him?
Contract.
Yeah. And then he goes, and then Bill Gribbs goes, I love this guy.
Who is this guy? I love this guy.
And then he gives you $5 million. So you passed the test, Bobby. You did it!
Yes!
You're a
free robot hands for everyone!
You still buy robot. You still have your hands, you know.
Yeah, I'd cut them off.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole deal is I get robot hands out of it.
Okay. All right, that's smart.
Maybe I get a robot eyeball.
Eyeball. Maybe I get a robot eyeball. All right. Well.
Carfriends!
Okay. Bye.
That was a car.
To contact the ads.
That was a car.